this fridge, I don't know if it's the same one, but it was the same height when I was a kid, and I remember I had to like look up here to like find something, and I'm like, it's kind of short, you know?
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Hey guys, welcome to Panevezys. This, my family, unfortunately, my parents don't own anything, and I don't really have a place to say that this is like where I'm really from. But this was my grandma's building, and I did live here for a short time. So this is kind of my home. When I come to Panevezys, this is where I go. When my parents left me in Panevezys, this is where I stayed. So because this is Lithuania and this is my hometown. This is Tulip Street, Tulip Gatve, that's where I'm from. So come on inside and I will show you also,
How you grew up?
Yeah, how I grew up and fairly humble beginnings of being from Panevezys.
So as you can see, we both came from very humble beginnings.
Yep. My grandma lives in a New York style apartment.
Yep.
Not much different from
where we live
now today, really. Even if you look around, it's kind of a similar feel.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. So let's go, and you'll see some people there that are from my family, and everybody will say hi.
Okay. Right there looking at us.
Alright, let's go.
So unlike me, you don't have a veranda. So
No,
this is your veranda.
This is the building.
This is your veranda right there.
This is our veranda. There used to be a bench. There used to be a really bad bench like over here that my grandfather, when he lived here like 100 years ago, he built it. And the bench was completely falling apart. I'm so glad they got rid of it. And this is a decent bench over here because people like to come out and just hang out in the summer.
In the summer, okay, because right now it's sub degrees.
So there is, security in this building, but we left this open for everybody. So come on. Grandma's house. You guys hear a lot of noise because we have family here visiting. So grandma, aunt, cousin's girlfriend. They all came to see us, but this is a little corridor. You see a lot of shoes, not a lot of space, just like back home. As you can see in the family apartments, space is at a premium. So everything is very packed together. It's not meant for like 6 people to be here at once, but that's kind of how it was. So you can come to my grandma's kitchen.
Machita's kitchen.
Much cleaner than this, but because she's been cooking up a storm for everybody,
us, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it looks the way it is, but grandma keeps everything nice and clean, This fridge, I don't know if it's the same one, but it was the same height when I was a kid, and I remember I had to like look up here to like find something, and I'm like, it's kind of short, There used to be a little tiny table right here, so I feel like everything was kind of pushed back, but it's kind of like reversed now. But there was a table here, and then like one person would sit here, one person would sit there. Yeah, so a little humble, calm little kitchen. My grandma always has a radio, and the radio is always on. It used to be classical music, but now she's listening more to the news. But it goes up and down,
And this is rice.
This is my grandma's
banger phone.
iPhone 1000 over here.
I could not.
Yeah, but my grandma has a nice little view,
This is where she was looking at us from.
Yep.
And she said this is her garden.
Yep. And you see like where the black car is parked, the Volvo, the GGK license plate right behind there. There's a little like metal thing you can climb on.
Oh yeah?
That is meant for carpet dusting in the winter, or like that white thing that's hanging there. It was the same thing. As kids, we treated it as a playground, like everything back there.
Like a jungle gym?
Pretty much. Like me and the villa would climb and swing and like act like monkeys on it. So I'm not gonna go through her cabinets or anything, but you guys get the idea.
Yep. Busy kitchen.
Yep. So the kitchen was that way. We're coming this way into the living room, and everybody can say hi. This is Machita.
Labas.
Yorga, Matas, and Indra. So this is the living room, and when I stayed here as a kid, I would sleep there sometimes. and this is my grandma's bedroom. So there used to be 2 beds in there. There's only 1 bed in here now.
Wait.
So we'll do the bedroom in a second. Actually, let's go to the bedroom first.
Okay.
So, bedroom is actually full of our stuff right now because my grandma insisted that we slept in her bed that she just made up for us.
With her special
Yes,
sheets.
her special fluffy feather whatever sheets. They're really nice and warm, really nice and clean. Everything was very comfortable. The only thing that sucks is I feel like we're back in the Bronx because it's really cold in here.
Yeah.
And she said the thermostat is set to 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit. For everybody that lives here, they agreed on that. Who knows why, but that's the temperature they go. Well, heat is expensive, but it's a little bit cold. So this is the room where my mom and her sister grew up in. Davila lived here with her mom until a certain age. Matas never lived here, they already moved out by then. Yeah, so the way it used to be set up, there used to be a small bed here and a small bed here. So I would sometimes sleep here or sometimes sleep out there. My grandma's bed would always fit right here. I don't know how. But after everybody, all the kids grew up and then moved out and everything, like her kids and us too, she just like, you know what, it's time for me to get a real bed. Voila.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it to her.
It was nice last night,
Right. It
absolutely.
was very comfortable. We slept like rocks. This is my grandma's like wardrobes and where she keeps her clothes and stuff. She used to keep Christmas gifts up here that me and Davila would always dig up and find. Maybe she still does. No, it's just like sheets and like towels and stuff. Yeah. So the Christmas tree used to be out there, but me and Davila would always find like candy and gifts and stuff that she used to keep away from us.
Oh, she has an exercise ball, huh?
Yeah, Grandma says she said she does exercise to keep herself moving and she had poor circulation in the legs and arms and everything. So, one very nice addition to this apartment is the balcony or a terrace. Remember? You can, and check this out. Check out this technology. You can go this way, or you can go this way.
I don't even understand that, but okay.
Yeah, I forgot. It used to be like that.
I think it's a fault in the door.
No. So my grandma treats this as like storage/fridge space. She has some apples that she's probably keeping
Fermenting.
Yeah, fermenting for jam. There's a bunch of jars, a little chair. People do live. Space is limited, so this is like what we do. This is a good addition because it's called like glassed in. So if you see like most balconies have glass in them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
It keeps the place warmer, and also it's for safety, right? So because back in the day this used to be a very dangerous area, so people would break in, and this like gives you an extra layer of safety.
Yeah.
So some people you'll even see they have like bars and stuff in there. Where my mom grew up, like she has 2 friends from that building. I have a friend from that building, and then there's like similar to New York, how you have a bunch of like big buildings and everybody kind of grows up together. Or for us in Lithuania, this is normal too. This is what we call a yard, and kids used to go ice skating here back in the day. I never.
Where?
On the basketball court. They used to put water on there, and kids would just ice skate on there. We never got the privilege to do that because I still don't know how to ice skate to this day.
Blame your parents.
I am blaming parents. But as you can see, there's nothing left. My grandma said it's like a retirement community because most younger people moved out to elsewhere, and you'll mostly see senior citizens out here. This is the birth of a lot of bad stuff that happened in Panevezys in Lithuania, but none of that exists here anymore. It's literally just a calm, quiet little community, and there is actually a community feeling according to my grandma.
So do you feel any different since you came back? This is like 10 years in the making.
Let me tell you, that like ball metal thing over there has looked that bad since
I
was
am done with you.
This basketball court, there used to actually be a hoop on the basketball thing. It's been a long time. Like they would put a new one up and some kids would come and break it, so they stopped bothering with it. But the buildings are actually improved. Like all the buildings are repainted. They're very uniform. Before it was like gray and dull and like balconies. Like you can see that far building over there, it still looks really old. Here. Like over there, the balconies are like falling apart. But thankfully my grandma's building is not like that. So this is the end of the bedroom tour. There's only one room left because in Lithuania this is a 2-room apartment, not a 1-bedroom. Yeah, I have to keep it nice because my grandma
fix Machuta's curtains.
This thing was a sewing machine that my grandma treats as a computer desk. So me and Davida used to play with this. Like you press it,
Yeah.
and then you would like up here would be some other stuff, and you just drag it. But Mata's hooked up my grandma with a bunch of stickers on her laptop, so you know. Mata is her last grandchild. She has great grandchildren at this point.
Right.
Yeah, but you can see a little bit of the family. Me and Davida. That's my grandma, my mom, and her sister that's sitting there in the living room.
Look at Esmeralda.
And then this is me, Matas, and Davila, way back in the day with Christmas. And then there's a bunch of older pictures. That's my grandma's mom and my mom and her cousin that's no longer around. Yeah, it's a little bit of like the Spanish ofrenda.
Ofrenda?
Or Mexican ofrenda, right? Like kind of like you have everybody. My grandma said only grandmas have stuff like this in there. She's not even like crazy into church or religious, but she just likes to have stuff like this. So, yeah. So let's move on. Okay, so this is the final part of this tour. No one's gonna be quieter than they are now because they just don't care. But this is the living room, right? So we have some gifts up there that we still have not handed out yet. But this has looked the same for like everything here. Has looked the same for my 28 years of life.
The light on? Yes.
That's as good as it's gonna be.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, so so you can see my grandma's huge collection of books. And of course our stuff is here. That corner is, I told you already.
Oh my god, yeah.
Here is where me and Davila would fight to be in there. So if one of us is in there, the other one would have to fight the other one to get out. And there's a story when I think she stuck her finger out and I bit it. And she was crying in the corner and then you couldn't get her out because she was stuck there. So it was, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened like right here. But like,
I feel sorry for your grandparents and your mom.
Yeah, you could say so, feel sorry for your grandma. But this like furniture and everything has been the same for at least 20 years.
Oh yeah?
This furniture is actually older, but they reupholstered it maybe like 20 years ago. But this is, you know, my grandma has style and everything, so so come this way. So you can see this plant.
I like this plant.
It's brand new. There's usually nothing here, and you have like a nice walk up, you know.
Yeah.
But you can see my grandma's Kenja stuff, you know. And then this is my painting from
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before I moved to the US, I was an artist.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Abstract art. And then out there, you have the same view, pretty much.
I can't find it. I can't find it.
So this is the all this is considered like the tulip quarter.
Yeah.
So there's my grandma's flowers, more of them. She tries to keep everything very like minimalistic, but with a little bit of style.
Yeah.
But
I must say,
this yard used to be filled with kids, man. Like my mom's generation.
Yeah.
Like one friend lived over in that house, one lived over there. They all went to school together. It's like a community type of feeling. So. My grandma has all her grandkids and great grandkids lined up together. So I'm the oldest one. This is my picture when I was like 12 or 13. That's Davida, Matas, Davida and her husband, and Davida's children, and then us.
But no children.
There's no children. Right? So it's like she's implying that, you know.
Really?
Maybe there will be kids one day, but we're too young, you know. We're not like Davida and Jilvanas. They're mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is, as you can see, my grandma loves to read. She's very educated and smart. and she's always reading and learning something. So now what she's learning about is Jamaica because of you.
Yeah,
So
I should have brought her a book.
Yeah, next time we'll bring her a book. But this is pretty much the tour. If you guys want to come to a library and take out a book, this is the place to come. So thank you for visiting the home.
That's him?
Yeah, this is last time I came to visit Lithuania, so I was like 18.
Oh my
Kiek tau buvo?
god.
8? 9? He was about 8 or 9, give or take. So look at his face.
Was he eating?
Yeah, he was eating. This is in also Riga.
Yeah.
Riga, and there's also with Jurga and Močiutė over there. Look at this. This is Jurga and Močiutė here also.
Yeah.
10 years ago. They look the same, no? Viskas, nieks nepasikeitė. Tikrai. I don't think anything changed. Everyone looks the same. Except for me with the beard.
Except for Matijas, he grew.
Kai Simas pirmą kartą išvažiavo į Ameriką, čia mes oro uoste jį lydėjom ir koks Simas išvažiavęs.
My first time, ne, čia antrą kartą į Ameriką. This is 2003. They were my last day in Lithuania before I came to the US. Look at Davida.
There she looks kind of different.
Yeah, she looks like a soccer player. Right? Look, my hair was like blonde, bleached from the sun, and look at Jurga. She looks like her grandma, no? From the other picture?
Not to me.
Va čia va Simas su Davilė kokie laimingi du pusbroliai.
This is me and Davida.
That's the US or here?
No, that's definitely in Lithuania.
Oh yeah?
Kur čia buvo? Yeah,
Because I want to see this.
this is when Davida came on my 18th birthday.
Oh yeah?
Look how skinny she was, yeah?
And
me too.
short.
She's still short.
Oh yeah?
O čia žinai kokią nuotrauką buvo, čia reikėjo padaryti žaliai kortai.
Oh.
Ir toks ištisėdėti rimtas. Mes loterijai bandėm dalyvauti.
This
she
guy
said this is for a green card.
this guy. I can't believe
She
it.
said they entered a green card lottery and she had to take a picture of him.
Oh yeah?
And that's what came out. Look at him.
He looks like a little apple. Oh my god.
Keliose sekundėse video. Jurga, reikia nori sudalyvauti. Pasakyk žmonėm, kad prenumeruotų mūsų. Jeigu tik nori, prašom. Bet mačiau, irgi galim visą. Tik pastovėti, nereikia kalbėti. Aš išgana sėmė.
Aš rusiškai galėdavau rusišką publiką domina.
Jūs sakysit, make sure you like, share and subscribe to YouTube channel. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Make sure you like, subscribe, YouTube channel.
This will go in there.
Not so easy, huh?
So make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Nesustoti, vaizduoti, kad gerai viskas buvo.
Tai gerai, viską mes iškarpysim.
Like ir spaust subscribe. Go ahead.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes. Good job.
Paleisime visą pasaulį gyventi.
Good job.